But against the party.
LA.
Well, until we figure out how the fuck YouTube, StreamYard keep fucking with us, we are in a temporary location this week.
Oh,
Sports
yeah.
Talk Market DP. What's up? It's episode 80.
Oh, 80, the big 80?
Big
The
80.
big 80.
Oh shit.
Bro, we gotta get that thank you for watching shit off.
Yeah, we do, because
That shit, remove that shit from stream. Add it to the stream.
everybody's at it.
Now we add it. Let me go take a hiatus and just go make sure
Yeah, please do,
we on there.
because I'll be damned.
Yeah. We trying something new today.
Yeah, no, it's
Y'all doing this from YouTube?
yeah, so it still has a thank you for watching shit on there.
Jesus Christ.
We gotta remove that shit.
Anyways,
How y'all doing?
doing great. Dustin.
Hey, I'm great, man. Mark, I think you gotta mute your mic.
I gotta mute this one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, we figuring it out. We figured it out.
Yeah. You
Well,
know.
we need to get this other shit
Click
off
that.
of here because
Click
we
that.
can't see ourselves.
Little like 3. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I like
Fuck that.
This big ass picture.
I don't know.
Oh,
I like
shit.
how close this camera is to me.
I could have put my Sioux Falls picture in the back.
Right, I just saw it. Just you on there.
Hey, we got one loyal follower or watcher.
We got one watcher,
Hey, who
man. Shout
watching?
out. Shout out.
Jump
Shout
in
out,
the
man.
comment
Jump in
section.
the chat. Say what's up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
say what's up. I think I know.
We'll
I
shout
think
you out real quick.
I think I know who it is.
It's me.
Imagine.
Y'all hear me?
We got thank you for watching on here. This graphic. We need to get this graphic off. I don't know what's going on here.
Hello? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, last time
this-
we was in the studio. Hey, we didn't even. Dang.
What
Are we
happened?
waiting for the picture to?
Yeah, I
Announce
just
who-
text Mike Keller. It's like,
Yeah,
yo, how the
like, that
fuck?
need to come off. But anyways, man, we here.
Man,
We in an
fuck.
alternate studio today, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
we gonna
yeah,
keep rocking because the audio booming. We'll get the
booming.
video popping when it get popping, but whatever.
Yeah, y'all
You
can
know
hear.
what
Y'all
I'm
can
saying?
still hear
Y'all can
us.
still hear us.
So
So,
lovers.
so we here, on Wednesday. We got a special guest in the house. We about to get to him, let him introduce himself. We got Mark, we got Fern,
Yep.
DP here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Clark. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? I appreciate y'all having me.
Hey, wait. Don't you when you text somebody and then they call you, but you like doing something, you be like, hey, nigga, text me.
You got to.
Unless he can show you better on call.
Yeah, or you decline
The
it.
decline real
I
quick.
did. Because I asked for help and then I get a phone call. I'm like, well, we already recording.
Yeah,
Well,
like
that's tough. That's work.
Yeah.
yeah, you might can answer that one.
Yeah, you answered one last
Yeah.
time when it was about the mics.
Yeah, so you gotta
Go
answer
ahead
that.
now.
He said, click off the screen. What the fuck?
Click off the screen.
Man.
Is he watching? What's up, Michael? If you watching, listening, he's a one loyal follower. Oh no,
Oh no, yeah, we gotta get
Oh,
that.
no
Get that out here.
advertisements. Screw that.
Yeah, it ain't free.
Here. Run that.
No free promo. But go ahead, Clark, man. Tell them who you are, man. We got
Yeah.
David Clark in the building.
What up?
My former teammate,
Oh,
Sioux Falls
Superman.
Cougar. You
Sioux
know what I'm
Falls
saying?
Cougar.
He really like a renaissance man because he went from athlete
Yo.
to professional to model. You know what I'm
So-
saying? He does a lot.
I don't know about
So
he,
wait,
not
he
quite
does a
yet.
lot. Look, he humble. He
Wait a
tryna-
minute.
He
Wait
trying
a
to be
minute.
humble.
So I got to ask, how are the Cougars in Sioux Falls?
Huh?
Wow.
Football wise, we was not.
Yeah.
No, we was cold.
Hey,
We
I ain't
was
asking about
cold.
football.
We was cold. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the mascot? That's us. We was on. We was on. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
There's women everywhere. That's all.
Factuals.
But nah, man, I appreciate y'all having me out here. My name is David Clark. Coming out here from San Diego. Just
Yeah.
represent,
Rep,
you know what I'm
rep.
saying? Appreciate DP showing love, bringing me out here.
Man,
for the
hey,
night,
it happened naturally. It's crazy. He hit me, told me he was out here. I said, bro, what you doing tonight?
And I pull up on him.
I was like, come by the show. You the guest. He said, what?
Yeah. Hey,
Bro,
cheers,
this-
fellas. Happy
hey,
fucking
cheers to that.
Wednesday.
Happy
Cheers to that.
Wednesday, man.
Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We got DC in the building.
Yeah,
DC.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
Superman.
yeah.
Real Clark.
So you know,
Hey, speaking of DC and Clark, it's been some shit.
man,
this
that was
week.
questionable.
That
That was questionable.
It's been some shit this week.
Dude, it's been wild. But you know, we always start with our check-ins. You know, we want to see how everybody been doing. You know, now the show went from Friday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it being hump day, you know, you still had essentially 3 days, we including this day, to see how your week went. So we'll start with you first. You the guest. So how's it been? How's
It's
the week
been a
been?
blessed week, man. All I gotta say is at work. I'm in hospitality, been killing it with the conferences.
Perfect.
Shout out. And now I'm on vacation.
There
First
you go.
Vacation since COVID. So
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be around good people, family, and just relaxing, taking a step back, trying to get the mental right. So
Of course.
I would say, well, y'all scaling this?
You can.
I say I'm at an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
nice.
That's quality.
That's what I'm feeling.
That's
What-
quality.
What would have made it a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, what would have made it a 10?
I'm still questioning career paths right now.
Mm.
You know, like that adult stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you and me both,
know what I
brother.
mean?
You and
Man,
me both.
boy, we be having hella
already-
conversations at practice. Like,
You know, honestly, if it wasn't for me on vacation right now, it'd probably be a little bit lower because I just been work.
got you.
So, but right now, I appreciate the love that I got around me, people,
Yeah.
friends. I mean, shoot, being able to see DP day of, like,
Yeah.
come on now, we adults now. That
Facts.
happen.
It
So,
don't happen.
I appreciate this. I appreciate his time. I know y'all time too. So
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It's love, man. It's love. Go ahead, Fern. How your week been, man?
I start off with the scale.
Yeah, go ahead, scale it. Scale it for us first, then explain it.
Scale like a 6 out of 10.
Boy, sheeshers.
You know, the only reason I almost give it a 6 is because it's only getting better from here.
Factual.
It's
Factual.
Wednesday.
And it's hump
You know,
day.
it's only going up.
It's only gonna go
Game
up.
day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And after game day,
yeah.
it's Friday.
Yes.
And then we know we got little functions on Saturday.
On Saturday,
my
we
little-
gonna be
my boy.
attending.
My little boy turned
Shout out
2.
to nephew, man.
Shout out nephew
Shout
turned
out to
2.
nephew.
Maverick turning 2, but yeah, so that's the only reason why I give it a a 6. You know, it's been a long work week. You know,
Yeah.
I always get on here complaining about work. Someone save me. But you know, I feel like you said, like we're looking for that like career path that's gonna lead us into
Yeah.
like the next 5-10 years. So wow, I didn't play that, but that was a
Shout
nice
out
one.
to it. Shout out to the
Hey, so,
transition.
yeah, hello.
Natural transition.
Yeah, so it's only up from here. So Dustin.
Yeah, man. It's been an interesting week. It's been a very interesting week, man. Definitely mentally tough. Mentally. I'm not gonna say it's draining because I still been afloat. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, it's been a mentally taxing week. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Just been adapting to the things life throws at you. You know what I'm saying? Created by self, and then some things that just kind of just come with life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a firm believer that life is adverse.
Yup.
Life is adverse. Every day is gonna be something different. It could be big or small. You feel me? So
Popping weed.
yeah. So I'm gonna scale it. at it's a 6.3. It's a 6.3 if I'm honest.
6.3.
It's a 6.3.
Transition to the song.
That was classy, but like you said, like Fern said, it's gonna go up, and like Clark said, every day's a blessing. So I'm not one to question anything that transpires. You just manage. You know what I'm saying? You adapt and adjust. So I'm thankful at the end of the day. Got to show gratitude. Mark, what's up?
Man, it's Wednesday.
Mm.
It's another week in October.
Yes. Harvest.
I ain't even gonna say the Super Bowl this week.
Yeah.
No, normally that's what.
But
I
he has a Super
Yeah,
Bowl
I see it. He had to
shirt
flex
on.
on us real quick.
Yeah, like he got
He
the
had to
Super
flex
Bowl
on us.
joint on.
I
Oh,
do.
Clark don't know. Mark is he's tapped in with the
He
Super
works for
Bowl.
Budweiser.
Yeah, so he's tapped in with the Super Bowl.
As he likes to say, Budweiser. What is it? Whoosh or what is it? Budweiser what?
Wait, what?
What's the
company?
full company name?
Oh, Anheuser-Busch.
There we go. Anheuser-Busch.
Anheuser-Busch. So
And-
y'all hearing this Anheuser-Busch? give us a
Shout out.
sponsorship.
Shout out. Throw us some bread.
Or some 24 packs.
Well, shit, they throw me bread. call my paycheck.
You work for them now.
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
I want some free bread.
Facts.
I want loaves of that shit.
I want a few grants.
Yeah. Fuck.
I can get you. I can get you the free beer. That's not hard.
Whoa. Hey, what's up?
Right. We
Hey,
sitting here with no beer.
Yeah.
We still sitting here with no beer.
Talking today.
Damn it. You need to have a conversation.
What's
Knockoff.
What's it called?
What's the knockoff
What is it?
whiskey or bourbon?
Schmackleton.
Yeah.
Schmackleton.
Shackleton.
Shackleton. What's his name? McGlay? McLean?
Yeah, we brought
Whatever he is. The little bourbon.
The gas asked for something else. We brought
We
something
blow
else.
it. We blow it. It's bourbon
I
though.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? You know. But Mark, so scale it, man. What's the week?
What has happened this week?
I'm loving these transitions.
I'm just in a. I can't lie. Like this week, I'm in a blur. I'm in a daze. Like it's just going. She's in love with who I am.
Back
Back in high school, I used to.
How are the
Do the
Cougars
dance.
doing, Mark?
Yeah, how the Cougars doing you?
The mousy.
Oh, what's
Damn.
up? Here you go.
I'm like, how do I say it?
Yeah, bro.
I need
So
no mouse.
I mean, at the end of the day,
it's been a good week so far. It's been a good week so far.
yeah, so,
I
you
would
know.
say I got in the gym yesterday. Today I'm here. Tomorrow I'll be back in the gym, and Friday I plan on going back there.
Consistency.
I'm trying to,
It's
man.
key.
It's been tried and failure all summer, but you know at some point it'll get consistent. So
Facts.
it's just another. This is just another way to be consistent and get myself back on track. Like I told y'all before the show, like I got off of social media this week because I just
Yeah.
needed a break from it.
Hey,
Which was-
ain't nothing wrong with a little
was-
detachment.
Man, like I didn't realize how bad I was addicted to it until like today, where like anytime I picked up my phone, I would like instantly go look for it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh wait, it's not there.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like I would like, damn, like I would go look for it this much. Like this sad.
Well, I ain't gonna stunt. What social media has been for me for lately is like a resource. Cause I'll get on there, like, you know, I'll job opportunities, see what they're talking about on there, information about like stocks and stuff, see what's on there.
Mhm.
Latest news.
Yeah, basically like a news outlet.
Instagram though, or is that Twitter?
Well, Twitter, you know, is my number one.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, IG for me, as of late, within these last couple of weeks, has also been a news outlet for me. You know what I'm saying? In that same way, discovering because just the people I follow, you know, investment influencers, you know what I'm saying? Certain sports things, you know, because I just recently followed a new DB guru on there, so you know, I'm watching things like that. It's not necessarily for the glitz and glamour, exactly, you know what I'm saying? But in the same token, I'm also aware of those of us that want to market ourselves as a brand or, you know, perhaps a business, whatever the case may be. You got to use social media as a resource.
Facts.
But it does suck in a sense that you can, you know, develop an attachment for it, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just, you know, having those moments where you detach from it, you know, however long that is. It could be a week, a month, whatever it is, you know, it's needed because you got to allow yourself to focus on other things.
Yeah, you gotta find that balance.
Got to find the balance. Got to find the
Like,
balance.
for me, I've never really fully detached.
Yeah,
Like I just don't get on as often.
right.
I typically go on there, keep close. I mean, if I don't really got business ventures like that, so it's like
Yeah.
keeping close friends, family,
Mm.
little DMs like that, and call
Facts.
it a day.
Just as a communication outlet, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just know for myself personally, I can't overindulge. I know what it does to my.
No, yeah. I feel like
Man, it could
And
for
that's
sure
the good
be
thing.
that.
Finding the balance is like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Some people stay on that all day.
It's cool to have it.
Bro. It is. And it's crazy because you mess around and realize you done spent like 30 minutes on it. You look up like, damn, where'd the time go? Yeah, right. It tell you, like, I ain't gonna lie, it was one time recently, I looked at my little tracker and it was like, your screen time is down like 15%. I'm like, damn, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to that, you know?
Their football season is just, it's terrible though because I've watched film on my phone.
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
no, for real.
But
for
it's
real.
good though. It shows what you've seen.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You know?
It's dope how it keeps those statistics. You know what I'm saying? But
It even tells you how many times you pick up your phone. I'm like, damn.
that's wild.
Damn.
My phone's in my hand a lot.
I just hit 20%.
My phone's in my hand a lot.
Shit.
You know, but man, it's a beautiful thing. I like the diversity between, you know, our weeks, you know what I'm saying, up to this point, hump day.
Man, shout out to him. Shout out to Clark. Had a 8.
He had a powerful week. Powerful week. And let's not even use the numbers in a sense of like how productive you know what I'm saying, your week is, because even, you know, having a 6, having an 8, having a 10, you know, yes, it's definitely a good week by perspective, but even in those weeks that may have a lower number on the scale. Oh, I'm back in action, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go. Okay. All right.
There we go.
We're here, baby.
We're here.
Now back.
Oh, so everyone looking.
It's us.
Watching.
It's
We
us.
like, oh damn, you got tape, dog. No, just kidding.
No free shout outs
No free
at all.
Man.
At all.
We get none.
But we got it done. It's cool, man. We got it done. Shout out. Good
Well,
shit, Mark.
Hey, I got the right direction finally.
Shout out to the director.
Yeah, shout
Yeah.
out to the director.
And now, apparently, from an audio standpoint, it's coming out 2 different damn things. So I gotta close out of half of it, and then
So where's coming out at?
Damn,
it's picking up from the computer and not this.
Oh, the computer. And not that.
Yeah.
So can they hear us?
No, it could be her, but it sounds funny.
I was like, because we had a whole good conversation up in here.
Oh yeah, but we haven't gotten into the topics.
No,
just
yeah.
yet.
But we letting the audience know Clark. You know,
Yeah.
so Clark.
Hold on, just keep talking.
Yeah, Clark. How would I want to know? Because Dustin tells me some experiences from his time. Sioux Falls, right?
Yeah.
You know, Dustin's been Dustin's been around, dog.
Shout out to Sioux Falls, baby.
Yeah,
So, Sioux Falls. So how was your experience in Sioux Falls?
You know, it was good. It was honestly good. It was my second half of college.
How did you get there? Start
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
How'd I get there?
Yeah, man.
Straight out of high school, JUCO.
Nah. So I'm a 4.24, which means out of high school, I went to B1AA. That was a bad pastime. I'm gonna just say that, you know.
Shout to
Wait,
NAU.
wait. NAU? Oh wow.
Northern Arizona.
No, yeah.
Hey, shout
I
out
thought
though,
when you
mad
said
love out there, man.
Shout out.
4.24, I was like, my boy, you running a 4.24?
Oh, no.
Imagine. That boy got
I was
wheels.
like, he
Listen.
gone like the wind.
Listen, you know,
That boy got wheels. He fast though.
They said he fast.
Yeah, so okay, NAU.
So NAU then bounced back. You know, those times wasn't really focused. You know, he was on that young boy stuff. Always hot shit.
Yeah.
Go in, skip practice, go to the next practice. Nah, that ain't work out.
Yeah.
You know, wake up a little bit, went back, did the JUCO route, balled out, focused. You know, took it serious, and I was able to go to Sioux Falls. I remember getting the call back from Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
They was like, "Hey, biggest city in South Dakota." I'm like, "Okay, what else?" Like, where?
Send me on something else, please.
What else?
I was like, Sweet Falls.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
All right,
like,
like,
I was like, what?
yeah.
But by that time, you know, the clock is running out. So I'm just like, hey, these D1s playing around. I'm trying to get out.
Yeah.
I know I'm a ball wherever I go. I trust in what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got blessed going to Sioux Falls because got some dogs out there.
Oh, yeah.
No,
There's
it
some
was-
dogs
it was
out
different.
there.
It was different.
Wait,
It
what
was
JUCO
different.
did you go to?
Southwestern in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That you
Yeah.
know what? And that's great because I think even coaching high school football now, a lot of kids think that if you're not getting D1 or like a D1, D2, D3 out of the gate, you're done.
Facts.
Now there's a JUCO route. I played JUCO, blew out my knee, you know.
Yeah.
But there's still a JUCO route, like, and then JUCO ball is like we went to go watch a JUCO game like 3-4 weeks ago.
Shout out
Hey.
Long Beach City College, man.
We went to go watch Long Beach City versus Riverside. Hey, there's some
Ooh,
talent on.
Riverside.
Yeah, Riverside won.
They nice.
They did.
They nice.
Yeah, but hey, there's like I'm saying, there's talent on JUCO level.
Right.
There's a lot of bounce backs, dudes who
It's-
didn't have to grade.
And the thing about JUCO that I think some kids lack the understanding behind is that everybody in JUCO is good.
Mhm.
Everybody in JUCO is good.
Everybody was that dude at their high school.
Facts. Like you got dudes that was at their high school and they might have been being recruited.
Mm-hmm.
They might be 4 stars, 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all, y'all take note of these stars.
Yeah, it's all stars.
Right. But at JUCO, everybody's good. Practice is a competition. So just talk about how because you said when you was at NAU, lack of focus, distractions, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But once you got to Southwestern, it was like a shift. Because I think you know what I'm saying, that you had to shake back, and this was your only chance to get another opportunity to go. You know what I'm saying?
Different. Yeah, I'm
Touche.
different.
Touche.
I mean, that whole route was a blessing in disguise, honestly, because when I was going back, again, looking at schools and everything in San Diego, we got a lot of community colleges. And luckily,
it's similar to LA in a sense.
It is.
Yeah.
Where, because I mean, if you go on Midwest, East Coast, they ain't really got a lot like that, especially that got teams.
Yeah.
So luckily for me, I had options.
Yeah.
So I was planning on going to Grossmont. Which
that's
is like
out there
always,
as well.
Yeah, I heard
always
of Grossmont.
I
heard of Grossmont.
They up there with like Riverside and all that.
Yeah.
They literally right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
But luckily, I had a lot of the homies that I grew up with go to Southwestern, and they recruited me, which were a lot of top guys.
And that's an easy plug.
Easy. I was like, listen, my mom sent me away for school,
yeah.
so I didn't get to play with my boys growing up. I was like, this is the one and only chance. So that was even more plug. I got to play with my homies,
right?
So it was fun.
Different experience. We was fighting for each other, but in the back end, it was like, hey, you're going to school to graduate, like complete this. Don't fail. Facts.
And I'm already, losing that first step from NAU.
Yeah.
It's like, I can have fun, but it's like, hey, tighten up.
Yeah.
Or else, what you gonna do with your life?
Right.
We only becoming adults now. What you gonna make out of yourself?
Come on now.
The fun is there, but it's gonna go away quick.
It's like this is last chance.
Literally.
Last chance. That's why I'm glad they came out with that Netflix show. Last Chance U.
Because it shows a different perspective, bro. It shows you a totally different perspective. And kids now coming up at the high school level, they're able to actually see firsthand like the struggles and the triumphs of going to junior college.
Yeah.
Because you got kids that go there and they may have come from a position of maybe, they was ranked, or maybe they had ample opportunity at their high school where they were that dude. But then you get humbled in certain situations when you get to JUCO, things don't go your way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Clark was saying, like he got there, refocused, got out. You know what I'm saying?
I literally had to email the coach and say, "Can I try out?"
Yeah.
They didn't know of me. They didn't know me. I mean, coming out of high school, I wasn't known.
Yeah.
But I knew I had the stats to play. Like, for example, in high school, I had the most touchdowns in the city.
Yeah.
I mean, not touchdowns, but tackles as a safety.
Yeah.
I didn't make the all-star
didn't even play on the all-star
I
team.
didn't play on the all-star team.
I was just about to ask that. Like, what position did he play? I don't think we got to that. But yeah,
I mean, in high school, I played high school and receiver.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Yeah,
I mean, luckily, when I went to Northern Arizona, they already had film on me, so that was kind of what.
Oh, that was helpful.
Me out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, hey, when it came to test time, lock and load.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I will say, it kind of translates into my Sioux Falls experience. I was watching you on tape when I committed. Yeah. So after I committed, they throw me on huddle. I'm watching you at safety.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, who is this in number 4, dude? Like,
Quattro.
We about to have to compete type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it just in the sense that, just seeing you make that transition, and at the time, not even knowing you, my perspective is like, oh, he's a technician. You know what I'm saying? And me, granted, you were playing safety at the time, and I'm coming in as a corner who's about to be learning safety. It's like his movements are.
I mean, they literally did the same transition for us because I came in as a corner. I thought I had that Patrick Peterson mindset.
Yeah, I'm locked down. This is me.
I went to corner. I was like, he's a dog. I can do it, same size, length, like. But then coach was trying to put me down a linebacker. I was like, listen,
check this out, buddy.
I'm too athletic for that.
He was trying to go 4-2-5 on it real quick.
Like, I'm not going to the league playing linebacker.
Right.
Too.
Put me on the roof or put me on the outside. Stop playing with me.
I mean, I was still working. Like, my outlet was the league.
Yeah.
But, like, I was just like, hey, even going to class when they ask you, what do you want to do with your life? I'm like, I'm going to the league.
Like,
on the way.
I'm going to the league. Like,
so you get to Sioux Falls. Like you said, you went from corner to safety there, and you went to spring.
Yep.
So talk to us about your experience. Once you get there, was it culture shock? Because you come from SD to now Sioux Falls. Sure, the biggest city in South Dakota, but a smaller city within itself. You know what I'm saying? Just from what we used to.
Man, let's just say first, I thought I was prepped
Yeah.
about the Long Johns in South Dakota. -20. First day.
Cold as
in,
hell.
in the freshman dorms.
Yeah.
That's a shift right there.
Facts.
Like, come on, what you doing?
What's going on?
Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like, you gonna play around again or
Phone
keep it
down?
going? What happened?
You good? Your phone good?
Get back in.
We in there?
Uh-oh.
Let's
Here we
see.
go.
Sorry, I wanted the audience to
see who he talking to.
Yeah, who he talking to. So I was
Oh,
like,
did it
Mark,
die
you
out?
good? So you gotta probably log back
There you
in.
go.
There you go.
Back at
Yeah,
it.
go.
There we go.
Continue.
So yeah, go ahead. So So you it's -20. They got you in the freshman dorms. Do you have a roommate or you by yourself?
I got a roommate.
Okay. Who's your roommate?
His name was Alec Potts.
No clue who that is.
Alex.
No, I do know who Potts is. Hey, that was the homie, man. He was solid.
Alex
Alec was solid,
He probably
man.
follows you on Facebook right now. Like
He doesn't, but he did have me on Snap though.
Hey, shout out to Alec.
Shout out to
man.
Alec, man.
That's
He
a
was cool
cat,
people.
man.
He was
kept
cool
it a
people.
buck. He kept me straight, you know.
What? Same position?
He didn't even play football.
He was a student.
Whoa,
He was a
whoa.
regular
First
student.
First of all, let me break down University
Yeah,
of
go
Sioux
ahead.
Falls. is
Go
about
ahead, man.
1,000 students, majority athletes.
Yeah, bro, small, bro.
That shit-
1,000 students.
But the
That was
campus
the
is
thing.
popping though.
If you think about like football, probably
Private
like
school.
75.
No.
No?
We had about 120
So now he takes
just
10
football.
That would take
Yeah.
10%.
Yeah,
And you think about girls
Jesus
basketball
Christ.
like 15. Boys
yeah,
basketball, 15.
volleyball.
He's a 20 right
So
there.
And the
let's
girls
say-
basketball
let's
team
say,
was
like,
pretty cold.
The rest of the sports you have about like 150, 200.
Yeah,
So that's already like 30%.
dude.
Yeah.
And I'm talking, we had an indoor facility with turf. That was where the weight room was at. But our facilities, our football facilities, were away from campus. Nice little 10-minute drive from campus. So all we did on campus was
Film.
study hall, film.
That's what I was about to say. It was good being surrounded by other student athletes. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's literally, we're all in the same mindset.
I was about to
Facts.
say, I think I got some
Wake
some
up,
time left on my
Go to
clock.
practice.
You do.
Go to
I do.
class.
So, Sioux Falls, hit me up. What's up?
Yeah, for real. Calf life, you know what I'm saying? Dorm life.
I mean, it's good you say that though. Hit me up. Like, kids got to be open to that.
Yeah.
They got to be open to
Facts.
what is
Bro, 'cause-
available.
Kids,
Like,
kids see like everything on like YouTube and Hulu, like all these shows that come out with like D1 colleges, and they just see that like, oh yeah, USC, Alabama have all these nice locker rooms and all that stuff, but
mhm.
hey, like you just said it, like Sioux Falls had it popping, like what
Dude.
from all what I'm hearing.
Bruh. Talk to them about the locker room, bruh. What was our locker room like?
Man, let's just say we had a West Coast
What?
squad in there. We
Bro.
came mobbing out.
Mind you,
But-
I came in as a senior, as a graduate.
Oh, yeah, I forget about that.
They were-
He
they
still
were-
had 2 years behind
They
him.
recruited on the West Coast.
What?
Let's just say
Like,
they
it
recruited
was-
on there. You know, shout out my boy Cliff from the sack.
shout out
All
my boy
that.
Blifford. Shout out Bliff, man. Then you got on the flip
Yeah.
side, you got Max from the Midwest. Like,
Mo
then you
Cannon
got
all
shout
over
out
the place.
Mo, shout out West. Like, we had a lot of guys,
Jay Wood from Washington,
bro, like all over. So it was, I mean, and just think about the type of experience that you had coming from San Diego. You go to Arizona, go back to San Diego to play JUCO, then you go to Sioux Falls, and then, I mean, you did your shit. You know what I'm saying? You played well out there. You know what I'm saying? My senior year, you end up becoming one of the guys, and we questioning what's going on defensively in terms of personnel because you a dude. You know what I'm saying? And
he
it
was
was
a what was he, sophomore?
he was a redshirt junior basically.
She came in just taking spots.
Hey,
Yeah.
but going back on like coming in, shout out to Sioux Falls because it was all open arms.
Yeah,
I mean the
facts.
team there,
Hella
the
welcoming.
family, the entire campus. It was just like, come on in. We know you're not from here, but we're gonna make it a home for you.
Yeah,
And that's what kind of kept it all together.
facts.
The people there, because I mean, we had some dogs, but
We had
like,
some
it
dogs.
was the individuals that we had that cared for each other.
Because I
And
mean,
then
we still
the
talk to
families
this
around
day.
it.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
no.
I think that's what's
Go a
dope because
long
like
way.
you go way back, like even like with
Shout
me,
out
I
Jay
play,
Buff
I
from Denver.
see like
Jay Bud.
you guys got all these like,
Hello.
different connections. Like you
Yeah.
still like keep in touch with like I think from anyone on my high school team, I keep in touch with one person,
Yeah,
and then JUCO row, I keep in touch with like
multiple
10
people.
like 10
Yeah,
dudes, like because it's crazy. So after high school, you realize like, oh, we all in this for like the same thing. In high school, you still have those dudes who are like in it for the jersey, you know, just in it
Yeah.
to say like, hey, I'm on the team.
right.
Once you get out of high school, it's like, hey, everybody's in it for the same goal. Like, get out. If you're in JUCO, get out.
Yeah.
Go D1, D2.
Yeah.
If you're in D1, D2, D3, go league.
Yeah.
We're all in here to go league. You know,
That's the goal.
not only NFL, but like CFL, all these other.
Some folks get the chance to play arena, you know what I'm saying, and they graduate from that, you know.
That's why I think when you play like the next level after high school, whatever it is, JUCO, D1, that's like when you really find out like what a team is like. Cause, hey, that's next level stuff.
That's next level, bro.
Hey, wait, but going back to it.
Yeah.
So Sioux Falls, what is Sioux Falls? Division what?
D2.
D2. Okay,
D2.
so it's a D2.
And that I think it was 09, right? They elevated from NAI to D2.
Yep.
Yeah, 2009.
Do you even realize that like you're in a like without like besides like the game day, because you know obviously like there's not
Yeah, it's different.
70,000.
But I'm not gonna lie, we feel the
But I'm saying,
stadium.
like,
yeah,
but I'm saying like, but besides like the 70,000 fans, you know,
Right,
do you
right,
still
right.
feel? Do you still feel like everything? Because you said you had the facilities, like
Yeah.
like so it's like without the fans, you still feel like it's a
top tier program.
yeah top tier. Like you don't even know it's not a D1 or
I mean,
Go ahead.
It's really just the fan base that's the difference. It's
yeah, that's
just,
what I'm saying. So
I mean,
so
other than-
facilities top notch.
Because I mean, for me, it was like I came from a D2 that was literally in the country to a D2 that's in a city, and so in terms of the support, like the community support, it was very similar because. I mean, my first day, I get to Sioux Falls, I walk in the store, they knew I wasn't from there. So they automatically assumed I was a football player.
You play ball.
Yeah, automatically. So it was like we was feeling in the stands with what we had, and we knew the impact. We knew the impact of the program that we played for, because Sioux Falls had won NAIA championships. So it was like we winners, and shit. We use a break on winners win.
Winners win.
And then our head coach would literally say winners win, and we like, because that's what winners do.
And honestly,
Like,
Wait, can I write this down?
to even further that question for myself, like even going for the school, it wasn't even about what they got.
right.
Like I don't even look at that.
No, yeah.
You know,
We know now 2021. That's all. Kids
That's all
care
they
about.
want. Because I mean,
It's not about
honestly,
what they got.
to be real, it was
What
like
you bring to the table. That should
yeah.
be a way of life. You gonna be an
That
asset
and what I
or a
tell
liability.
Right.
like the
What do you
athletes
bring
now,
Forget what they got.
you getting a free education.
you getting a free education.
It's free.
And mind you, in my perspective, I came in as a grad student. I couldn't be on Scotty. So I'm grad loans. But I
Yeah.
knew like the experience was gonna be different for me. I just knew. And then it turned out to be completely different from what I expected it to be. And it was like you get there, like Clark was saying, everybody's welcoming. You know, everybody's super supportive, super tapped in with the program. And it was like, I mean, shit, why not be here? Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and the fact that I was in another school for 3 years and I made more connections at a school I was at for just one school year.
Imagine if you're there for 4 years.
And that's what the head coach was telling me. And I'm just like,
So here's
I really-
another perspective.
Oh, go ahead.
So for me, because I was balling out in JUCO, no cap,
killing it.
and you know the D1 offers like getting looked at about UW. They
Yeah.
was giving me no play, trying to get me as a walk on,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
Sac
State.
Sac State. Talking about, you know, they just play around with sis, and I'm
Give me the
like,
runaround.
okay. Yeah, give me the
Yeah,
run
yeah.
around, the typical, and I'm like, y'all don't want me. All right, bet I'm gonna show you. Y'all needed me, like,
Right.
you know. So that's kind of the energy that I brought coming in, and really it's just like kind of looking back on that Northern Arizona side. Like I can't go back to what I was doing. You gotta, you
Exactly.
either gonna fold or you gotta climb out of it.
100%, bro. 100%.
Like we all got different routes, but you know, at the end of the day, you're on God's plan. And you
Yeah.
gotta-
His time, his
His
timing is
timing,
the
you know?
ultimate timing.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that we had like before in a previous episode we had like Malik
Zaire,
like
yeah.
Notre Dame quarterback, like straight out of high school, like you know, went in, started for Notre Dame, and now we have someone who took a different route,
Yeah.
the JUCO route, or he went to a school, didn't pan out, and then he went back to JUCO.
Yeah.
It shows you like JUCO is still a level where you could go ball out and still get.
It can
offers,
promote you
get looks.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend. Well, I played JUCO with him, Ryan Pope.
Oh,
Went to
yeah,
San
yeah.
Diego State, started for 3 years,
Yeah.
went like fifth round NFL, and he's still bouncing. Like he's still in the league to this day. Like still, like trying to get on a team and stuff like that. But he's still making
Someone
money
that's
on
getting
practice squads.
opportunities. Yeah.
So he's doing what like I'm bet all of us wanted to do, like get paid to play football.
Yeah.
That's the end goal. When I was playing football, that was a dream.
That
like,
was the dream.
get paid to play football.
Cause I'm not gonna lie,
so
bro.
went to college for it.
Yeah. Cause
that was the schooling.
like the opportunity with like playing for the NFL flag league and then actually getting a check for that. Granted, it was flag, but just being able to get paid for doing what I love to do, that was wild.
Like you would do that. You would do it for free.
I would
Like,
do
you
it
go to
for
the
free.
park, put
And
on the flag.
we usually have conversations all the time. Like, would you play football for minimum wage? And I was usually the only person like, hell yeah, like I'll do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
No.
like no, on everything. I would always like at the time. I'm the one that's like, yes. Granted, sure. Now, like, hell no, I'm not playing football. You gotta pay me.
Like,
Yeah, but at the time, like I'm in
18,
college.
18, 19,
Yeah,
20,
I'm like,
21.
hell yeah, I'll play this shit for minimum wage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Now,
Nah, you got me bent.
Well, I would honestly say I lost love for the game at Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
Like, I lost
And
love
explain
for the
why.
game.
yeah, I was like,
And then
well,
also just talk to us about the opportunities you had post college. You know what I'm saying? Because you did hit a combine, or a pro day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and enlighten us on that.
Yeah. So by that time, again, it was like wake up for me.
Yeah.
Like I gotta. The goal is to graduate.
Yeah. Because I mean, senior year you was a full-time starter, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full time. All-American.
Yeah.
Both special teams and defense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my boy's a returner, man.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the block I missed
Hey.
for you, man.
Hey.
On kick return. Coach Bresky got in my ass. Man, DP, you gotta get him, man. Like Clark would have got free. I know I blew it.
That's on me. I should hit the hole.
But go ahead, bro.
Nah, I mean, at that time, it was just like I realized God blessed me with the talents I got to get to where I can get to,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to waste that. So I was like, okay, let's keep it going. I already got you to college.
What's
You know,
next?
what's next?
Right.
But at the same time, I was like, I'm just doing it. I know I just want to do it for the check.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I want to get. That's what I want my
the
career
NFL
path
bag.
for,
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, and then even thinking at that, I'm like, how long is that even going to last?
Last.
But on the other side of the spectrum, I was already doubting myself.
Yeah.
That's where my phone about to die.
That's what it is. I look back up, I'm like, oh shit.
It happens.
Hey.
But yeah, honestly, during Sioux Falls, I feel like I lost love for the game.
Yeah.
But being around the culture that we had made me love that. I love that more
'Cause
than I
that-
love playing.
Because
the
I'm
game.
not gonna lie, bro. That culture there was different from what I ever experienced just as a player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure you got 2 years of it. So it was totally different for you.
2.5 because I came early.
Right. You was there in the spring,
Which,
yeah.
That was a big objective of mine because I was like, what's the point of staying for junior college to get my associates if I'm about to go get my bachelor's?
Exactly.
Leave as soon as possible.
Right.
And then I didn't want to wait on these D1s messing around. So let's go, let's get to work.
And that in itself is something that a lot of kids won't do.
oh yeah,
A lot of kids won't do that. They gonna sit there. They gonna wait for that D1. They gonna sit there because a lot of thing that we struggle with is patience, especially when it comes to something like that. You were somebody that saw your opportunity with what you had already on the table. You weren't waiting. You weren't counting money that wasn't in your pocket already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You already had the bread. Fuck it. I'm gonna take this bread and I'm gonna spend it in the best situation possible, as opposed to waiting. You know what I'm saying? Playing the waiting game and then fuck around, miss out on what you already had. So that's another thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that culture was everything, man. Because I lost love for the game.
Yeah.
I mean, even afterwards, like trying out for the NFL. I mean, I was able to go to the NFL Combine in Minnesota, which
Right.
was huge. Shout out to Wesley and Jay Will. We mobbed out there,
Facts.
St. Paul. You know, stayed in the hotel. Everything went one by one to the training facility. And that was like. You better have your confidence right.
Right.
She gonna get shook.
And I remember
You
them
know,
text messages in the
man.
group, like, 'cause I don't think did we have a group by then?
I don't think so.
I just remember us talking about it individually, you know what I'm saying, and you guys sharing your experiences.
Yeah,
And go ahead. How was that? How was that experience for you?
man.
what year was that?
This was 2016.
Yeah,
2016.
Who was some dudes in that draft? Let's see.
And granted, and mind you, this is in Minnesota, so one of our teammates actually was invited to the rookie mini camp with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after all this concluded.
Yeah, and then he played with Denver.
Yeah.
We had some ballers. But man, let's go back to the end of the season.
Yeah.
That's where it really broke
That's
down,
where it went
'cause
down.
was like, okay, this is a whole new world. Getting an agent, coaching, working out. Like, you're not on the team where you just listen and go.
Yeah.
You gotta make stuff move.
Facts.
Nobody trying to lead you the way. And then also too, there's the other side of the spectrum. Like, okay, is coach gonna fulfill his part on you trying to get to your dreams now?
Right.
Not trying to knock anybody, but that wasn't the case.
Bro.
So you gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out. Are you gonna wake up in the morning and work out? Is that what you're gonna do?
Facts.
But it was a test, man. I mean, I got blessed enough to get invited. First of all, shout out to that. Minnesota, South Dakota State.
Yeah.
Was able to get the pro day out there, killed it. I mean, a lot of the coaches that I seen at both combines, I was already seeing at practice.
Yeah.
Even though I was injured at the time, with the AC sprain in my shoulder. But that was a big hiccup. So those injuries. And what you mentioned earlier about NFL or Canadian League, I actually was prideful. I was like, NFL or nothing.
NFL bust.
NFL
Like,
bust.
I'm like Canadian League, and it's crazy too because Canadian League was hit me up. Ottawa, shout out Ottawa.
Hey,
Shout out to Ottawa, man.
My boy played
Shout
at
out
Ottawa.
Ottawa. It was hitting me, and I was like, no, I'm good. I need to get bread now. I need to go into this real world. I need to start working. Like, hang up the cleats.
And speak on that transition, because I mean, I was one that was encouraging you to keep playing, because
a lot of people
at the time,
still to this day, they're like, why didn't
at the time, I was you had pulled up to one of my semi-pro games, and I think that very first game I had played against Nephi.
Yeah,
that very first game, Nephi. He was our starting running back. He was a senior with me.
Dog.
And we were just talking about
probably
this,
hands
bro.
down the best
running back I've ever played with, bro.
Oh, play with.
Hands down.
I think you were saying scene. Damn.
And damn near
Max
seen,
is up
bro.
there.
Like,
Wait, so
shout out Max Mickey as well, bro, because he was number 2 on my list. But so Clark had came. Him and Wesley, I came to my first semi-pro game or one of those early games, and we were playing against Nephi. And I'm telling Clark, like, in text, like, bro, like, just keep shooting the shot. And I'm speaking through how I feel as a player as well, because I mean, shit, I was playing semi-pro at the time, and semi-pro for me was like college part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ever do it.
I got fired on. He had a bad experience. So it was like, so I'm speaking.
Hey,
bro, they would ask me all the time, like, DP, I don't know how you keep doing this shit. Like,
when you do it, like, I think as a skill player, it's a little different because
It
you still
is.
get out there.
yeah,
They had my they still thought I played. So I was they
he lost a lot.
they recruited me when I was
he
like
was-
330, 340, and then I got there and I was like 260.
You look
Yeah, I
good,
lost
by the
weight,
way.
bro.
You look
Bro,
good.
appreciate it. So thank you. So I got there. They're like, "Yeah, you're the center." What? I'm the center. So I'm snapping.
And wait, at 260?
Yes.
God damn.
But hey,
I wouldn't trust. No way.
Dudes on that other team, like they played like a nose, a true nose.
Yeah, on
He
the
was
center.
like, he was probably like
320?
30 years old, like 330.
Shit.
Hey, I was like, oh fuck. Hey,
Right.
I gotta snap the
You
ball.
playing against a grown man.
So damn near, I hurt my hand. Not gonna lie. I was like, I can play guard.
Yeah.
I was like, I can play guard. I cannot snap anymore. They're like, yeah, just finish the game. Finish the game. I'm like, well, who the fuck's gonna like take me to the hospital now? Like, 'cause my hand. Fuck. Hey, not even the game. We don't even get a chance to shake hands. The owner of the team
Yeah,
is fighting with one of the defense, like fist fighting, like
bro,
dragging his
going
ass,
crazy.
fighting them.
Right.
Semi-pro shit.
I grabbed my bag. I was like, I threw my jersey to the side. I was like, here you go.
He texted me after the game like, DP, bro, like, this is it.
No, I didn't even text him. I called him
He
like,
was like, bro, are you kidding
Hey,
me?
no lie. Some people asked me like, why'd you go back? And I said, cause when I ended my college career, I didn't know that was it.
Yeah,
Cause I had hurt myself, so I didn't know that was it.
yeah,
So when Dustin was like, you gotta try semi-pro, And at halftime, I said, "This is it." So go out there for the last 2 quarters
Finish this
and you
shit.
ball the fuck out.
Bro, like
I said, "This is it, damn it."
it was, bro. So it
He's
so it was like
he's definitely a semi-pro recruiter because he tried to recruit me for like one episode.
I'm
I'm like,
not gonna say I'm a recruiter because I would never
shit.
you gotta be in a
Hey, yo, watch
totally
out.
different
DP got them
space,
super
bro.
jeans. You can't.
I'm different.
Like
Like
different for real.
No, but he'll
No
like,
bullshit.
but he'll
I
talk to you and be
I'ma
like,
talk to
"Hey,
you
dog,
about
if
it.
you got it in you, come on."
Because my experience is totally different. Like I don't get involved with the semi-pro bullshit or none of that.
No,
So
yeah.
it's like I just do my shit and I have a good time. Like, and I tell them, "Oh, DP, you ready, nigga? I'm just here to have a good time." Like this shit regular to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a totally different experience. But I would tell Clark all the time, like, bro, like keep going. Like you got it. I've seen it firsthand. You got it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of them where you I had to learn for myself as well, just to be like, everybody's journey is different, you know. And of course, y'all being younger than me, granted, I mean, we only a year and a half apart, really.
Yeah.
But it was like I will always try to like encourage y'all to keep going, keep chasing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep chasing the dream, keep chasing the dream. But then you transition, you know, you went to something totally different. You know, you tapped into the financial space, the investment space, and then from granted, you was already in hospitality as well. Hopped in that financial space, then went back to hospitality, and I mean, here you are now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, we all celebrate our small victories, and you continue to just grow. You know what I'm saying? Year after year, away from football. You know what I'm saying? Once you was able to just really just come to grips with like, I'm gonna hang these cleats up. Like I did what I did. I did the combine. I did this XYZ. Now it's time to move on, like you said, and make some money. And then what was that transition like? Was it hard for you to hang up the cleats, or was it one of those things where you were just like, fuck this, like I'm on?
It was tough. It was tough because at first I was prideful. I was just like NFL or nothing. Like I know I got this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it.
yeah,
You know, killed it at the combine. Except 40. The 40 was bad. How are you all American and you run a 4.7?
yeah.
You know, it made no sense, and you know that's why your boy didn't get drafted or anything. But you learn from it. Then after that, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna keep the same football mentality. But I gotta put it in my work life now,
Facts.
which is why I can give a test of football for anything because I bring that same energy as far as just the culture, the life, just the teamwork.
Yeah.
That's life. That's everyday life.
Yeah,
Family, friends, it's a team. I bring that same energy. If you tell me you're gonna do something, I'm gonna keep you accountable.
yeah,
You know, the transition though, not easy because even afterwards, I was like, all right, let's give Canadian a shot.
and
But
you was going ham physically, like you was in the weight room,
Oh,
you on the
man.
field,
I
like you was
was-
still getting your work.
yeah, because I mean, the people that I hung around with was still like athletes.
Yeah.
I was still back home. I was at the private gym. Now my homies are playing college ball. They going into the military, so I'm like you said, the financial world. I was waking up at 4 a.m. working out with them, then going to work at 8 a.m.
Yeah,
Like doing all these. I'm like, I don't play football no more. Why am I doing this?
and your
Like-
mindset was still on. You was
Yeah,
trained
I
at that
was still
point.
going. I
Yeah,
was still going, but I had tendonitis at the time. And you know, it's crazy because I went to tryout up in Vegas.
yeah.
Mike Manley, shout out. He was out there too.
Shout out,
And
Mike.
you know that combine did not go well for me.
Yeah,
And even Mike was like, "Man, bro, it looked like you lost a step."
yeah,
I was like, feel like I lost a step.
right.
And then that was when it was like, hey, just let it go.
Yeah,
Just let it go. You did what you did. You know what I mean? Like, learn from that first lesson.
yeah,
From you taking in that prideful moment, because you would have been there if
Yeah.
you would have accepted that first offer.
you was
From Ottawa, I'd be out there.
Yeah,
You know, so learn from that, and it's good. Like whatever happens for a reason.
everything.
So use that and push through for that.
Yeah,
You know, at this time, I'm like, hey, let's just figure it out. I'm still young, just graduated. Let's figure out life. You know, after college, I was busting tables.
man.
You know,
Hey.
waiting,
Yeah.
trying to figure out life, trying to go into real estate, firefighting, financial world,
Took the EMT test.
EMT. Like, shoot, by the time I graduated, I was already prepping to be a firefighter.
Right.
I was like, you know, I was just trying to
Shout out to
figure
Jay
it out.
Witt. Finished
Shout
it
out
up,
to
man.
Jay Witt, man.
Finished it
Finish
up,
that.
man. Our guy, man. Getting it done.
Hey,
But it's a beautiful thing though, because you had to go through all that to get to where you are today. And I mean, through that journey, you grew as a man. You added some wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Saw things from a different perspective. And it was something you had to go through. You know what I'm saying? As all things are. You feel me? So it's like I think it's a testament to where you've gotten today. The journey that you had to go through, you know, and I mean, at the end of the day, like you said earlier, everything happens for a reason. So it was, you know, God's plan.
Yeah, I mean, and to kind of spread some clarity on what exactly I do. I'm in hospitality now. I'm an operations manager. I've been with Hyatt Corporation for the past 5 years now.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just one of those things after graduating. Like I said, I started busting out tables.
yeah,
trying to figure out life, doing little things here and there and just trying to figure it out. But then I'm just like, hey, stick with this, grind it out. And now you climbing that corporate ladder,
facts.
you know. And then to bring that back to what I feel like 8, sending it back to life. Now I'm trying to figure out this road now.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, I was able to cultivate and bring what football taught me.
right.
You know, even though it don't go this route as you got planned, just like how it did at NAU, you stir from that and keep it going.
All
And
back
then
full
like,
circle.
you know,
It always comes back full circle.
It always comes back
And
full
I think,
circle.
and I think that's a good thing because right now I'm in the same like little boat where I'm like, this isn't for me. Like I like what I do, but do I love what I do?
Trust that feeling.
And then, and then
Trust that feeling.
so every day, but I get calls like daily. Like I have to call today at practice, but I'm like, is this? I also don't want to jump into a field where I'm like, so I know when it's the right one.
Yeah.
I know that's the one for me.
Yeah.
So I know when it's the one, I'll be like, that's the one. I don't have to second guess it. Like I'll go put my 2 weeks in tomorrow. Like it's the one right here. Like, hey, I'm out of here. But till then, you know, still grinding it out.
And I think
And that's the normal ebbs and flows, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know?
and to both of y'all's point, man, one of the biggest things I've started to understand in this space, like Fern was saying, we be talking about this shit often, at least for the last 2-3 weeks,
Yeah.
maybe a
Like
month
a month,
or so.
yeah, like a month.
We've been talking about like the direction we want to go in career wise, and what I've also started to realize as well is like we got to be willing to sacrifice too. Because in the same token, something that we may not want to do can also lead us to a path of satisfaction in something that we do want to do. Because you know what I'm saying? Because it may, occupational wise, it may not something we too fond of. You know, it might not be something that we really want to do, but it might be certain pros to that particular occupation that allow us to grow in the things we do want to do. So sure, I might have to go work this particular job because the hours are around, are in a perfect space to where after I finish that, I can still tap in with my passion. Or, you know, the financial situation is great enough to where I could grind this out for 6 months to a year. And it's going to help me promote my passion. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, I know for me personally, I say no to a lot of things because I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not willing to sacrifice to do it. But now I'm in a space of sacrifice where I'm like, you know what?
Damn.
Fuck your selfishness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grind this out to be able to promote your passion. I gotta get up at work at the X particular time and finish at this particular time and then get to my passion, get to my son or whatever the case may be, to where I've been doing this for so long, that 6 to 12 months, to now I can say bye to that and I'm on my passion shit. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of sacrifice,
Yeah.
y'all ready to make a hard left?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kyrie Irving.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. He took it all the way there.
Hey, I was like,
I ain't even gonna lie, I wasn't ready yet.
Hey, I was still like,
I'm still locked in.
in the moment, like,
Straight
on
up.
everything.
Well,
I'm still
straight
like,
up.
Cause you
Straight
mentioned
up.
like, you know,
I see the
sacrifices.
transition.
I
I
see
see
the
the
transition 100%.
Straight
He
up.
mentioned sacrifice, and I'm just like,
It's real
oh,
though. Like,
here we
straight
go.
Cause you
All right.
Because I mean, just think about it, and I talk about choice a lot because choice has been brought on me in a sense that I never saw it in the way I do now. Because all anybody ever wants is a choice, bro.
Right.
And I continue to make this reference. As a kid, we don't have a choice. You're going to church. You're going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then we grow into adults. We don't ever want nobody to take that choice away. The Nets have now chosen to take that choice away from Kyrie. Nah, bruh. You part-time, we not rocking with you. You either with us or you not. You either with us 100% or you not.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see something like that go down, of course, I mean, the vaccine and things like that, he's chosen not to take the vaccine. And initially the response was, you can't play in the home games because New York has their vaccine mandate, whatever it is. But now they said, nah, you can't play at all.
Yeah.
They took that shit away from him. You know what I'm saying?
And then it just sucks because like it's splitting like everyone in half. Because look, watch pull it real quick.
And basketball is all KD cares about.
My boy Stephen A.
That man walking
Quality.
with high top sneakers on, ready to ball. I ain't lying. KD's all about hooping, about what happens on the court. The problem is, if Kyrie Irving doesn't get vaccinated, he won't be on the court most nights. And the season is almost here. It's time for KD to ask Kyrie, yo, bro, you playing or not? Because if KD doesn't hold Kyrie accountable, who the hell else can?
I'll leave it at that.
Bro, yeah, I'm glad you stopped it there.
Yeah. Hey,
Back to the music.
hey, but real quick, because I heard another clip where he was telling he was saying that Kyrie said he's the voice of the voiceless.
Yeah.
But like Stephen A said, now, like what we talked about last episode,
Yeah.
79.
Classic. Go check it out.
We
Apple,
all go check
It's
it out.
available.
Spotify, YouTube.
whatever. YouTube.
We all gave our input on it, and we all said like jobs are making it, like a mandated to get your like a requirement now to get vaccinated or have a test. So Stephen A's point was, this is your job.
Yeah.
And he was like, you recruited KD to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
To come sign with you. You recruited James Harden to ask for a trade to Brooklyn to come play with you. And now you have this whole organization's like they got it's championship or bust in Brooklyn at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's LA and Brooklyn when you look at the championship.
Basically.
So what are you doing if you're Kyrie? Because like Stephen A. Smith said, the only reason why people care if you're vaccinated or not is because you play basketball.
Yeah.
So because he was like, I'm a voice for the voiceless.
Yeah.
You think you not play like if you sit out of playing basketball, you're gonna just like slowly but surely not like Kaepernick. What it took him like a year. It took him a year.
Because him being a voice for the voiceless in this particular instance doesn't solve anything. And I think that's where you're getting at.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it doesn't solve anything because the quote unquote voiceless have had a pretty big voice.
Facts.
They don't want to take the damn vaccine no matter who tells them to take it or not. That's not voiceless at all.
No.
That is a group of people who took a stand and you are just you're backing them up, but putting yourself in this mercenary martyr type of role that nobody appointed him to be. Nobody appointed Kyrie to do it.
But I mean, who needs to appoint him?
No, yeah, that's how he feels. That's how he feels.
That's the role that he's chosen for himself.
But isn't this the most? But in this particular, isn't this one of the most narcissistic, like, actions he could take as far as declaring to be this one person?
But he never. But it's nothing he ever said though.
He did.
And I think.
What did he say?
He didn't say he was gonna get vaccinated. He's not.
No, it wasn't about the vaccine. It was that he is taking the stance to be a voice for the voiceless.
But I think that's the same way with like Kaepernick. No one told Kaepernick to take
right.
a knee. That's
he chose that role for himself. So it's like, being that he chose that role for himself, who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? I'm choosing to make this decision.
That's how he felt. Like
that was my personal choice, to take a knee and for Kyrie to take a stand against the vaccine.
And I'm pretty sure he's not speaking on behalf of what you just described.
Right, exactly. He not speaking on that piece, like, because at the end of the day, he like, I have a choice not to take the vaccine. So for those people that don't want to take it, I got y'all type shit. And like I said in the group earlier this week, I'm like, I'm sure there's plenty of people. I mean, we saw Andrew Wiggins. He didn't want to take the vaccine. He put in his exemption. He got denied, but he ultimately made the decision to take it.
Did Cole Beasley take it?
I don't think so.
He's playing in Buffalo.
I don't know.
What about what's Minnesota's quarterback too? Him.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. Wasn't
But do they
he
have
on the
mandates?
squad?
Minnesota.
Well, the NFL,
I don't know.
NFL
I don't
doesn't
know.
have mandates.
NFL doesn't have
NFL?
mandates, but then like Minnesota.
Whoa, the NFL doesn't, but cities or states they playing in do.
Well,
New
we'll
York?
find. Well,
Wait.
we'll tell you like this though.
They
We'll
do.
find out when
They
the,
do, but
when the
the-
Vikings come to LA and they play the Chargers.
But
We'll
they play
find out.
they play the
but,
Giants.
but think about it.
or the Jet. They play the Giants.
Regardless of what
We'll find out.
the NFL things come down to, is that there's no stadium, or well, currently in LA, there's nothing until I think it's like November or something like that, to where the indoor places are requiring a negative test or a vaccine.
Oh, or in the indoor place requirement?
Nah,
Okay.
not yet. But at the same token, it's negative test or vaccine.
Yep.
So the thing that tripped me out about the NBA is that they're abiding by certain states, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, fuck it. We ain't got no control over it. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel that, I mean, fuck it. Kyrie don't want to get it. He don't want to get it.
But
Like-
the crazy thing is they're preparing to play. Well, the Nets
Without
are
him.
getting
Oh,
ready
yeah,
to play.
hell yeah, they are.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
As they
That's what I'm
should.
saying. But I'm saying is
Yeah.
because at the end of the year when our Lake is holding up the championship, I want to hear.
1-0 at first.
Hey, I want to hear. No, nothing about
Kyrie didn't play. And then they just released today that they chose not to extend him.
Brooklyn barely got a team. They shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, like
really,
y'all not cooking with us for real.
even
Like
though James Harden. Hey, watch out.
he a little heavy though.
he
He a
might-
little heavy.
He might weird.
Yeah.
Last year.
But-
Hey,
Not
no
this
lie, that
year.
motherfucker came out with like a fat suit and then he just dropped it all. Like,
Bruh. James Harden about to.
KD the best player in the world right now though. So it really don't. I mean, but I just feel like when it come down to the choice of making a vaccine, the media is making it too big. Like you making it so big because he's a professional athlete.
oh yeah.
Like if he chooses not to get it, then he's willing and ready to accept anything that comes with that. That's how I see it.
I mean, it's typical media. You know, they
Oh,
got
yeah.
they need a story.
Yeah,
before
they
the
gonna-
season
Yeah,
starts.
they're gonna do their thing
But at the same
regardless.
time, respect to Kyrie because it's like we did just come from a pandemic when you had minorities, homeless that didn't have accessibility of getting
Come on
vaccinated.
now.
Like let's
Come
keep
on
it
now.
simple. Let's
Come
keep
on,
it simple.
keep it
at
real
the- at
simple.
At the end of the day, and now we at a state where it's like, oh, we want to rush the world to get back. Everybody get vaccinated. Like I'm all for it. I'm vaccinated, by the way.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I'm
You know
saying.
what
Like
saying? But at
I'm the
same
only one
time-
sitting here not vaccinated, but
Bro, you
it's like,
vax?
Hey, chill, don't point like that. I don't disclose whatever I'm
right?
That's my choice.
To knowledge, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not vaccinated. I'm the only one not vaccinated.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
Hey, but no
To
lie.
my knowledge,
Even if I am or not, if the people ask me, like, that's my choice.
exactly.
Like,
That's a choice.
when I used to walk into anywhere, did you ask me for my flu shot vaccination?
No.
No, you didn't, motherfucker.
And the crazy thing is, the flu killed more people.
See, look, Clark laughing because you know I'm right. Clark, am I right or wrong?
Hey, you right.
But yeah, no one ever asked me for my flu card vaccination.
Like, boy, let me see if you got the flu
You're not-
vaccine in you,
You're not
boy.
right if you got vaccinated.
Right.
There's
So,
to
It's
each
nothing
his own,
wrong with it.
you
Like
know?
to each his own. Like I'm not sitting here.
I just wanna
bashing
travel.
anybody.
That's why I
No,
got
yeah.
vaccinated.
Yeah,
And I get
like
it. I get it. A lot of people
Yeah,
get it. Like a lot of
me
people get
too.
it. Like Jazz got it because, bro, she couldn't go to concerts if she don't got it.
right.
You can't do this, you don't got
Yeah.
it. So she got it for that reason. Where like Clark said, he wants to travel.
Yeah.
So she felt like it's either because I feel like at some point negative tests aren't even gonna matter.
They're not gonna matter.
And which like it's dumb because I'm showing you I'm negative.
I'm showing you I'm
I
negative.
got
At this
nothing.
moment, I'm negative.
yeah, so let me in.
And so to me, it's like the thing that kills me is that the media is voicing that he bullshitting, that he not getting it. And it's like, no, because like I said on the last show, it comes down to your personal integrity.
They did that to Cap though.
They did it to
They
Cap
did it
too.
Cap, though.
They did the same
They
thing
did
to
the same
Cap.
Cap was gonna do the same thing.
They did the same thing to Cap. Like conform.
Hey,
Conform, bro.
and you see
Conform.
Kyrie getting a little afro. He might have the cap afro by the time.
Bro. And
I
like
thought he cut it again.
I told
He cut
him
the
he
fro
did. He
again.
trimmed it down for sure.
yeah,
trimmed
he
it
did, he
down,
did.
But it's there.
He's letting it.
He cut.
trimmed
He
it down
grown
so-
it again. All right.
And so, and like I was
He
telling
grow like
Fern,
every 2 years.
I was telling Fern the other day, I'm like, bro, Cap is the type he will retire and go play in like Egypt or some shit. Like, not even tripping. Like he will. Because at the end of the day, the way I see it, and the same with Cap, if it's for the love of the game, you're gonna play wherever you could play. Like you made your millions.
Look at Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, like you made your bag. Go play in Canada if it's really about football.
Oh, P.
Go-
We gotta throw. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, like if it's really about football, go play in Canada. If it's really about basketball,
Go
fuck
play.
the NBA. I'm gonna go play overseas.
Drew League.
Drew League, like
They some
they
cats
don't give a fuck about your vaccine status.
Like
Like,
all the people that have in that little.
come on now, like I was sitting there with a mask off in the audience. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. What you was gonna say?
Let's hit him with a question. We had not a little debate, but we were just throwing some names out the other day at practice yesterday. I think.
It was yesterday.
So if Kyrie Irving retired right now,
No,
we said right now.
yeah, right. We said
If he
right
retired
now.
right now, is he a top 10 point
Is
guard?
he a top 10 point guard and
Of
is he a
all
Hall of
time.
Famer?
Yeah, I said no.
I say no.
Because I could name 10.
We named 7.
We said like
We
off the
named
bat,
7.
Not even like 30 seconds went by. We was like,
Literally standing there waiting for the next period in practice, and we named 7.
so it was like Chris Paul. We named Chris Paul,
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas, IT, Magic Johnson. We didn't name
say
him.
D-Rose.
The Big O, D-Rose.
D-Rose.
He said Rajon Rondo,
Rajon
Chris
Rondo.
Paul, Steve Nash.
You said Chris Paul twice.
Oh, my bad. So take
So
one back.
say take one back. Steve Nash.
Steve, yes.
I mean, shit. Even Luka at this point.
John Stockton.
That's
Oh
11.
shit, John
That's
Stockton.
only 11.
Top 10 all time.
Yeah.
All time.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, okay.
And we didn't even say Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, I said it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
that was
you
only
add,
11.
so if you add Magic Johnson and John,
We
you
said
said Magic
Steph.
Johnson and John Stockton to that list. How many you got?
That's only 11.
Yeah, so he's not top
So
10.
look and listen, but because I was like, even I don't even give him his championship because I was like, that was like LeBron's championship.
Yeah.
Like LeBron won that shit.
He cooked. He cooked though, but he had LeBron.
He cooked, yeah. He had LeBron. So I was like, I would think for him to make it like continue playing, he has to win 2 more chips and like to get like an MVP
Be
or
consistent.
something. Yeah,
Because he's been hurt the last 2 years. Or not even hurt. He just hasn't played all 80, what is it, 82 games? In 2 years, 2-3 years, he hasn't played.
Yeah.
So it's like, because I mean, he's a great at the point guard position. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah,
he's a great.
He's great.
Hell, you could put Tony Parker above Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. Cause longevity, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Longevity, three chips.
And I even named Gary Payton.
Oh yeah.
Gary
Payton.
Payton. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't MVP. He made a finals.
John
he made
Stockton.
Kyle Lowry.
No, you ain't doing that. But like, shit. Okay.
They not be. Let me not get disrespectful.
You can make the argument that pre-injury Penny Hardaway's a better.
Oh,
Well, he said that.
Penny.
He said
We did say
Penny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
Like-
today, but we said we missed some names, but you guys added some names today.
Yeah. So it's
Like we didn't say
so
Magic
does, so
yesterday.
does Kyrie already fall in top 10? No. And then
Kyrie might have fallen out of top 15.
easily. Hell, it's the NBA
So now Hall
75th
of
year.
Fame.
He's not even the top 75.
He didn't make top 75.
Hell no.
Okay, they're drunk.
Well, I say that official list doesn't come out to like the
Oh, I was
All-Star
gonna say
game.
they're
That
drunk.
same
But-
list that left Kobe
but-
out of like the top.
But that's
some
But
20.
that's
Yeah,
also
bruh, like-
okay. But that's include. But that if you take the top 50 that came out in 96, 97, whatever, and you only add 25.
And we ain't even
Kyrie-
mention AI.
God,
I say-
bro, I was like, guys.
But do you add?
Forgot one.
But you don't add AI as a point guard though.
I do.
I do.
Them
He
dribbles.
He
On
doesn't.
paper,
He
that was
even
his position.
he doesn't claim point guard.
On
He claim,
paper, that was his position.
he claims a 2 guard.
He can claim what he
On
can claim
paper,
these
that
nuts.
was-
That finals year, he was a 2 guard. Aaron McKee was
Aaron
the
McKee
one.
was the pointer.
But I'm
Facts.
talking about all time.
All
When you
time,
play
though.
with Melo,
I
when
don't-
you play with Melo.
2. He's still a 2 guard.
With
Still
Melo?
2 guard. You said who?
With Melo?
Andre Miller started.
Yeah, Andre Miller was still the point guard.
He did. He did.
No, like AI stopped being legitimately a point guard after his second season in the league.
But shit, he
When Larry Brown became the coach, they made him a 2.
6'1".
Legit.
I still think he a point guard.
He wasn't even
he is a
6'1".
He's 6 foot.
Maybe.
No, he is 6 foot. He's 6 foot.
So
Maybe.
LeBron on the roster right now on the Lakers is the point guard. We gonna just say he's a
Fuck no.
exactly. It's like let's not say
We know AI was a real point, but a
Yeah.
real 2.
like in his mind he was a 2. Like James Harden.
They played him as
point.
they played him at a 2.
They played
James
James Harden
Harden
at 2, but James Harden is like a 1
Yeah.
because his passing is all that. He a 1.
Yeah, baby LeBron.
Facts.
Whoa.
Facts.
Baby LeBron.
Bro,
Now with the finishing.
he a much better shooter than LeBron.
He
though.
is. Okay,
Hell.
but LeBron's
Factual.
better.
Hell.
LeBron's
Real-
better finishing.
Real talk, you want to talk about real point guard shit? Rod Strickland is better than Kyrie,
That's his.
and that's his guy
goddad.
daddy who he
Well, yeah.
modeled his game after.
He played just like him.
Right.
I'm not gonna
Shit.
say Rod Strickland better than him though.
I will.
Hell no.
I will.
Hell no.
I'll
Not
say
better
that.
than him.
I'll say that one.
Hell no.
I'll throw that out
Rod
there.
Strickland won't even say that shit. What?
I'll die on that
Rod
hill.
Strickland
Hey,
not
we
saying that
missed the
shit.
name yesterday. Agent Zero. Gilbert
Oh,
Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas was cold.
He was really a 2 though, but he played the 1.
Stop. Okay, you
He
said
played the
I
1
know,
though.
you said the
Yeah,
same
he
thing.
played the 1.
He really was a 2.
He was really, but he played the
he
1.
had to play the 1.
He played the 1.
Hey,
Yes,
Barry
he was a
Davis-
one.
Barry
He was a
Davis
one.
was cold too.
Hey, wait, okay, wait.
Was cold.
Okay, do you guys put Chauncey Billups above Kyrie?
Ooh.
Oh, I was
Titles
talking about that
MVP?
too. I do.
No.
No, Mr.
Championship
Big Shot.
winner?
Chauncey Billups not better than Kyrie though.
What about? Oh, hold on. What about Jason Kidd?
Yes,
Statistically,
Easily.
yeah. He a true point.
and he's a top
But
5
you
assist
also
leader.
gotta I would put Chauncey because you also got to remember we said if he retired today,
yes.
So Chauncey
yes.
Billups is ahead of
Chauncey
him
is
for sure.
already.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Chauncey not Hall of Fame though.
he's gonna get nominated, and like I think he's already a nominated player.
Chauncey not Hall of Fame,
Keep
bro.
that energy.
I
Chauncey-
maintain.
Chauncey,
Keep talking.
Chauncey might mess around again just for the Finals MVP. Legit,
I ain't gonna lie, the
Just be-
NBA Hall of Fame ain't shit, bro.
but it's not, but that's just it though.
Man.
It's not the NBA Hall of Fame; it's the pro basketball, so they include a lot of shit.
That shit cheeks.
I mean Tracy McGrady got in
he should.
based on what?
Tracy McGrady is one of the most iconic players to play the game.
Based on, but
It's impact
Yeah,
at this
Tracy McGrady
point.
is iconic.
It's impact.
okay, so if it's based on impact, then that's
No, Penny should not be in. He ain't play long enough.
I didn't say Penny.
I'm just saying. Who you was gonna say?
No, I'm talking strictly about T-Mac.
Mark, can you put that up real quick?
What's up?
Hey, what were you saying?
Get
What
the fuck out of here.
What were you saying?
About who?
Say it again. Say
Who
it
did I
again.
say?
Say it again. We were talking about Chauncey Billups, right?
He's not Hall of Fame.
Stay off the weed.
You don't think Chauncey Billups is Hall of Fame?
Chauncey, he'd have been in by now.
No.
No, not really.
He's been retired for like 8 years.
Not only
Ain't been that long.
Not only that, but think of it like this: he just became a head coach.
Who he coach again?
He's in Portland.
Portland.
He is in
So
Portland.
think of it: he get a good like
Fuck
6-7
that.
years there. He going Hall of Fame.
Chauncey not Hall of Fame.
Hey, play out
Fuck
the
that.
week, my
Cha-
boy. Hey,
Chauncey,
that's my favorite
Hey,
clip. My
listen,
boy. I play that shit
Cha-
every week. Now.
Chauncey will mess around and get in like
He'd
in
have
some
been
years.
in.
In some years.
Kobe is in.
Oh
Kobe's
yeah, I
in.
mean, well, come on now.
Whoa. But Kobe,
That's not.
Chauncey,
That's not a.
But I'm saying Chauncey been retired longer than Kobe. So Chauncey has not been nominated yet.
wait. R.I.P. Kobe.
Shout out
You think without the whole
him passing.
yeah? You
Yes,
think
he
he
was
would
first.
no, he was the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
ballot, but
Ridiculous. Yeah.
because he got in like the next year.
Literally.
Yeah, he got
And he had
nominated.
been
He got
retired.
nominated, and
He
then
retired in
since
2016.
so he
Yeah.
was-
yeah, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
you had to
already
wait 5
retired.
years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's a
already
5-year wait period.
And by then Chauncey had been retired. Goddamn.
But still, I'm thinking Chauncey. Hey, Chauncey gonna be a coach, so just like Doc Rivers might get in.
I say Chauncey's
Okay.
I say Chauncey's technically on the ballot,
Is
but
D Rose Hall of Fame? No,
I think he is
he's not.
from his whole just Chicago. What he did in Chicago.
D Rose not Hall of Fame.
I don't put him. I don't
That's one
put.
of my favorite players, bro.
I don't put him
D Rose
in.
not Hall of Fame. No, nor is Chauncey.
Well,
I love
okay, all right.
I
So
love D Rose.
at that point, you're comparing regular season MVP to NBA Finals MVP.
Exactly. You just got one. You got one series, my boy. I got the whole fucking season.
I get it. I get it.
What?
Yeah,
Maybe I need to lay off
but
the lead.
it is the comparison because a series. Come on now, like
I'm-
that's not everybody doing that.
A whole
That's why you
season,
get
though.
consistent MVPs that are winning.
But is Chauncey better than D Rose?
No.
No. That's it.
You know what?
That's it.
Hot take. Yes. Not hot take. Hey, real quick.
Devil's
Yes.
advocate. No.
Hey,
Right.
never thought I'd say this. Go Raiders.
John Gruden is out because he said a lot of gay shit.
Hey,
And not only that. John
hey,
Gruden-
wait. Hey, DP, what city your Raiders playing in?
Vegas, bro.
Hey, no.
He said a lot of disrespectful shit about the gay community, bro.
He said a lot of
only that-
disrespectful shit about a lot of
Bro,
people.
So wait, let's put it like this. Let's get the checklist.
I'm about to fuck it up. Go ahead. I'm about to fuck it
So
up.
he said, what did he say? He talked about the Washington football team cheerleaders.
Oh.
One.
Well, no, he didn't talk about them. That was Bruce Allen ass.
Okay,
Because
well,
remember, the investigation was about them,
Yeah.
and the
you're
emails.
right. Okay, but okay,
The emails came out, and then somebody pinpointed Gruden ass, which means somebody had it out for him.
So he talked about it was Urban Meyer. So he talked about
Blue Boy.
somebody had it out. Somebody had it out for
Joe
Gruden.
Biden, which must have been recent. He talked about Joe Biden. He said
He
Joe.
talked,
Bi-
he talked about it while he was the vice president.
He talked about
Joe
Roger.
Biden
He talked about Roger. He talked about Roger Goodell.
Wow.
He called Roger a veg and the F word.
He talked about way back to 2010, 2012. Michael Sam said that the NFL
They pressured Jeff Fisher to draft him. Jeff Fisher actually released a statement
and then
saying that was not the case.
Michael Sam was good.
He was a baller.
And then
he was a cold SEC Defensive Player of the Year.
And then they talked about, which doesn't matter now, but they talked about the Washington football cheerleaders. So
But
four
again-
things they talked about.
But again, even that whole Washington thing was the investigation itself. And then as they looked up emails of different executives, these came out.
Yeah,
Like,
and I get it,
yo.
but I'm saying so now they got 4 things on your ass.
It's essentially like getting fired on your day off.
That motherfucker got fired 10 years before his day off. Because that
Literally.
motherfucker, that was the emails from 2012, and he's fired now.
Like he was a whole
Hey, did you hear
sportscaster.
Mike Mayock today?
Yo,
Mike Mayock came out today and was
He was sick.
he was sick.
I bet he
He
was.
said, "Hey, he heard." He
Hey.
said Carl Nassib took the day off.
As he should. Your head coach gave you a hug, and now he talking about he don't like. He
Talking
doesn't
about-
support your
yeah.
culture.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's bro. The fact, but listen, I'm gonna take it a whole left. How sensitive is the world, bruh?
Sensitive.
That shit came out in 2012. He said some funny shit about the dude that runs the NFL PA.
Yeah.
That shit was funny, bruh. His lips are huge. That's funny. That's funny.
But
We said about each other all the time. Somebody just clowned on me because I ain't got no facial hair. Said my lips is huge now or bigger. We used to always say, "Damn, you got soup coolers, bruh." That's regular shit.
I mean,
No,
the
but-
nickname is Lips for a reason.
Yeah, like that's regular shit. Like people call me that. Like
Really?
yes, like me and the homie get on each other all the time because our lips is big. Like damn boy, your lips got a whole area code. Like that's regular shit.
I think honestly we're going into the era where it's like
it's soft.
what not just soft, but it's like what is the level of discretion?
Yes,
Because as we sit here, as just other times, we can easily decipher that it's like you're not a racist, but we harping on each other.
right.
But when you got big names like oh boy or anyone else, the council culture and all that stuff.
Ooh, drop the whole thing.
Man,
Yeah, so where'd you find this one?
shit.
Go ahead, Corey.
You blew it.
I felt emotional about that one.
God damn.
That thing dropped by itself.
Hell yeah.
But no, honestly, it's discretion. It's like we're moving forward, which is good because you just see Dave Chappelle just have his whole show
off.
and now typical stuff, everybody on him.
Yeah.
But it's like
But I think back to what you're saying, like the big names, but it's not even big names because, let's say something slips, we have practice, something slips.
Yes.
ooh,
We're not
But
big
that-
names, but now we probably
We're
got
put
school
under a
district,
microscope.
though.
All
Right.
it all it takes is for one of your players to get offended
No,
and
'cause
go.
I'm not gonna lie. It be times where I'll be like, bro, chill. That's that gay shit. And it's just regular.
And you never know, who.
I'm like, oh damn, I don't want to offend nobody because by no means was that the point, was that the purpose or the motive behind it. But in the same token, we live in a generation now to where we gotta be conscious of things like that. Like, what I'm saying? Like, bro, chill with that gay shit. Like,
but on the other side, other end of the spectrum,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you go back 50 years ago, how back in like the Titans,
yeah.
like you know what I
This is
mean, like
Sparta.
you know what I mean, like how they used to talk. It's
Yeah.
just the same thing, but now it's a new generation,
Right.
and it's like we got to understand what we're saying. At
Facts.
the end of the day, like not to be on that, like I'm siding with the soft side. 'cause
No,
it's
but
like,
that's
to
real
another
though.
point. It's
Yeah.
like we do got to be conscious
Aware.
of what we're saying
You
because
have
it's
to
like
be aware.
you can't talk like that,
Exactly.
especially when now everyone's open.
You gotta be
You got a lot
conscious.
more younger people coming out that's
gotta
feeling
be
this way,
conscious.
it's like, hey, like, you know, we can still talk like boys, but let's all be boys. Now,
100%.
not like, oh, I'm gonna say like this and you excluded, or I'm
Right.
gonna put you down.
Let me.
Because
it
that's
has
the
to be
same
inclusion,
as
bro.
us being minorities.
Right.
Caucasians putting us down. We don't want that.
Factual.
You know, like that's how I see it. Where it's like I see the side where it's like we being soft, but at the other spectrum, it's like, nah, we
In a sense, we're being respectful.
We gotta pick up our dialogue.
Yeah.
We gotta switch it up.
Because even the same
Right.
token, say we see, you know, for example, like the liquor store I go to, it's what I perceive as a male,
Yeah.
but in the same token,
Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know. To be
Don't
honest,
get
bro,
fired.
No. I don't work at the liquor store, so it don't
No,
matter to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you know?
it ain't about working at the liquor
But you on
store.
this
It's
podcast, cancel culture.
right.
No,
Right. Don't get fired.
No, but I'm saying
Mark.
it's a mindfulness. It's a mindfulness that I have to not say bro or
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying, because I
That's
don't
the
know what
same
you
thing.
refer to yourself as, and I don't want to be
Respect.
disrespectful, you know, and say, all right, my boy, you know what I'm saying, but you don't identify as that.
Yeah.
It's that same mindfulness. Just like as I was saying earlier, if I'm like, bro, stop with that gay shit. If I'm saying it to Clark, I know how he identifies, so he gonna take it a certain way. But I might not say it to somebody on the other side of the spectrum because I don't want to be disrespectful to you, even if I am playing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same token, I want to maintain that awareness in any conversation.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of, yes, I do believe that internationally we have gotten a lot more sensitive.
Oh,
But-
internationally, worldwide.
World, you know,
Well, that's the same thing.
No, yeah, but I know. But I'm just saying, like,
That's the same thing.
let's just say
This is
world. We gotta go worldwide.
the world.
Yes, internationally.
Mark, listen.
Mark,
God
damn
damn it. Listen. 'Cause you gotta put it out there for people to understand, like worldwide. Hey, like sometimes we just saying things like as like a
just regular.
Like, as
we
a
just
joke, like-
yeah, like we not
because
meaning
you know,
no
like we in
harm
the
behind
studio and I
it.
can say like some like funny shit and like I know Mark. I just met Clark, but Clark's gonna know I'm just taking it as a joke. Like,
Right,
Clark's not gonna be fucking meet me outside. Let's go fight. Like,
Like, let's get out, bro.
Yeah, like-
you blew me for that
But
one.
see,
like,
that's where the discretion comes in place, because it's like in situations that you know and understand everybody's gonna be on the same page. Same as Gruden. Like, let's keep it a buck. He talking to his people.
he talking to
He
his
talking to
people,
his
bro.
people.
He
Bro,
not thinking none of
He
this.
talking to
Hey,
his people.
no lie, but I
but
think
now he done lost his world.
He
because
lost
of it.
his
but
whole
I think-
world.
No lie, I think it's his fault because I ain't gonna say.
I'm not putting
I
nothing
got-
like that in
listen,
the
Why
email,
would you
bro.
put that in the email, dog?
I got my.
He's privileged. Did y'all see Ryan Clark?
Come on now. Come
He's
on now.
privileged. Now
He
that's
never-
a difference, though.
He never
That's
thought
a
that would
difference.
come out. Probably.
Hell no, he
Hey,
didn't.
I got my boss's work phone number and I got her personal number. I'm never gonna text her some reckless shit.
Oh,
No,
No,
like that.
not even like
no,
that,
no,
though.
like that. But I'm never
Just
gonna
on some
text her.
regular
I'm not-
shit.
On her work phone, we keep it.
yeah.
We keep it a hundo p.
Keep it
We keep it a hundo p. We,
Keep it hundo.
I'll be like, yes, no.
Kids, keep
Yeah,
it professional
keep it
at
up.
all times.
Yeah. If I'm texting her private number where no one else is gonna be able to, like, the company can't get no access to it,
I'm gonna be
talking
regular. I'm gonna
reckless
talk
on
to
it.
myself. Like,
So just like him, he should never been on email. That's a phone call conversation.
not on email, bro.
Nah, that's- yeah.
Not even in text, because they might finesse you. Because keep it a stat, bro. Let's be real. People outside your circle, bro, it's all about them at the
Yeah,
end
they
of
don't
the
want
day.
you to succeed.
At the end of the day, you might do some phony shit and you might think it was regular. They might get you. They might finesse you, bro.
Yeah.
They might finesse you. I know if I'm texting Clark, I'm texting Clark. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. But I know if I might be in a group chat and I might say some shit, somebody in that group chat might not really fuck with me. They might be on some hater shit. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. They gonna take that shit, screenshot, and put in their back pocket for later. You never know.
Look what Dustin said.
Right, exactly. You never know. So Gruden said some shit in trust of whom he was
Trust.
sending it to.
650,000 emails, dog.
Out
That's
of
nuts.
650,000.
Probably has like 15 of them that he like fucked up.
Right.
15.
Where
Mind
he-
you,
bro,
mind
he
you,
cook- he
again.
cooked Roger Goodell. That shit was
Again.
hilarious.
Again,
He cooked his
He
ass.
said what everyone else wanted.
an entire different football team was being investigated, and you got fired working for somebody else. Somebody had it out for you.
That's wild.
So my question
Somebody
is,
don't
who
like
the
you,
hell
bro.
did you piss off? 10 years ago
Clearly, it was a lot of people.
to be like, yo, hey,
Cook his
looking
ass.
at that.
Fry him right now. Put him on the fryer.
Say, hey,
Look,
like
no
I said,
bullshit. Look,
screenshot.
This is them. They got the email. Oh, okay, John. All right. Archive.
You heard? You call someone gay?
10 years later. Fuck
Not
John.
just gay, you calling them.
The F word.
Yeah.
It's not for the air, dog.
Not for the air.
I'm never, you ain't gonna catch
And
me
I think,
publicly saying that.
but I think like now in 2021, not that I'm saying it's right, but I think the community has like gay has become like the word you could use.
Yes.
Using like you said the F word, the Q word, like people don't want to hear that. Like you'll be
Right.
like, oh, like people would rather hear gay than
If
anything
you
else.
and if you say queer, that means you are talking about somebody who identifies as being queer,
yeah.
not.
And what does
It's-
queer? What does queer mean?
Go ahead,
I don't
Mark.
know. You
For
gotta,
real.
you
What
gotta,
does queer mean?
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't use that word.
Yeah.
So
I don't use it either. So
I don't really know what it means.
there's a
All I know-
definition to
the
it.
only way it came to my knowledge is the TV show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. That's it. Other than that, I don't know what
Yeah.
that shit mean. So I don't use it.
And
I,
that,
I
and
don't, I
that's,
don't use words I don't know either.
And that-
Like at
And
work,
that-
I'll tell the kids, I'll be like, if you can't spell it, don't use it.
Don't
And
use
that's-
it straight up.
and that in itself is an opportunity to be educated on as far as figuring out what things mean
Yeah.
and in the proper context and versus what they used to mean or be and represent.
Right.
And on that note,
That's that.
that's that. And
Shout out to the
Yes.
LA Dodgers.
Hey, Dawyer.
Hey,
They play the Giants tomorrow.
Game 5 tomorrow.
Shout out to the Chicago Sky playing against the
Shout out to the ladies.
Phoenix Mercury.
shout out to the ladies.
You know what I'm
They're
saying? It's some
playing-
history playing. You know, you got Diana Taurasi playing for the
Hooper.
Mercury, baller. Then you got Candace Parker playing for the
Walking
Chicago Sky.
bucket.
I love it. I support it. We got to give more love to our female athletes,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, right.
Especially in the WNBA. Shout out to Kobe and what he did. Shout out to Kyrie donating the bread. Just bringing the awareness to that.
I'm gonna give me a jersey.
No, for real. I really want the WNBA hoodie that Kobe used to wear.
Oh, the orange one, yeah.
I really want that.
I'm
My
gonna get-
sister got one. I really
Shout
want
out,
that.
shout out Simone.
It was Mal got it.
Oh, shout out Mal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Mallory.
Shout out them both. Shout out them
Shout out
both.
both.
You know, shout out them
Hey,
both.
real quick, so we shout out teams. You know, shout out to Long Beach Shredders, my
Long
Hey,
Beach Shredders,
I took a
Hundo
little-
P, baby.
Hondo P. Shout out, you know, one of our former guests, Emerson Edom.
Yeah, showing
Hey,
love
but,
always,
you know,
man.
Shout out to always Lakewood football. We gonna
Lakewood
get out there
football,
tomorrow.
baby. Homecoming game tomorrow
Hey.
against
Oh, the game
Long Beach
tomorrow?
Wilson.
My
Yeah,
boy, my boy told me I had to shut him out real quick.
Young
shout out
Rock.
shout out my boy Rocky
Rock
Moore.
Nation, baby.
Rocky
Shout
Moore.
out to
Hey,
Rock, boy.
my boy second in the league in sacks.
Sacks.
Hey, he gonna
Okay.
get after. He gonna get first place tomorrow. We out
He
here.
throw out the rock when
Throw
he
out the
sack.
rock.
He throw out the rock.
This is really
He
his,
throw the rock.
this is really his
He eat it.
celebration.
Real
Hey,
talk.
look out for him though. You know he's only a junior.
He's only a junior,
He's
bro.
up and coming.
Baller.
He's about like 6'3".
Okay.
He said he just
Alright.
dropped some weight, so he's about 240. But
Yeah.
we about to build that.
I'm a-
Hell, y'all play
I'ma
tomorrow,
give a-
not Friday.
I'm gonna give a shout out just off the strength of practice today, man. Montreal Mingo.
That's
He-
right,
He
Montreal.
did his shit today. Show some physicality at corner. He's a tall corner. He about 6 foot,
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
about
Hey,
210.
you the
you
right
know what I'm
size. Just
saying?
know you the right
Yeah,
size.
you know he
Just
out there
know it.
did his thing. Pooty, I'm shouting your ass out because I was on your shit today. God damn
Yeah,
it, step
Pooty.
that shit up.
Putty Tang.
Pooty Tang, step your shit up. You know what I mean? Offensively, shit. What? Braden's.
Hey, shout out Brady. Hey, Brady
Light
going
that shit up tomorrow.
I'm gonna speak it out to existence.
Here we go.
My boy Braden's facing his former high school. He just transferred from that high school last year.
Come on now, about to cook
He
their
got
ass.
something to prove.
Yes.
He's only a junior.
He gonna
Ooh.
he
Got
gonna
the
go,
biggest arm in the city.
bro. He gonna go 26 for 30 tomorrow night.
That's right.
I'm claiming it.
Hey, he gonna
26 for 30.
have 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing, 1 rushing.
Yeah.
He's gonna run someone's ass over to get in that end
Truck
zone,
stick
too.
boy.
Truck stick. Hey, he's gonna have about, I'll say 46 yards rushing.
Okay. Cake.
Little Lamar
Cake.
out there.
Lil Lamar.
Cart.
Speaking of Lamar, bro.
Woo!
Did you see that last?
Cooking.
Oh,
504 yards or was it
Hey,
506?
I remember I told you I had
Back.
I was playing
Stop
Lamar in
playing.
fantasy. I was
And
up by
he
40.
cooked.
I was up by 36 points.
Then he dropped
beat me
50
by-
on him.
He dropped 42.
Boy, come on.
So you were up by 46.
I was up by 36.
36.
And I had a kicker, and the kicker missed to win the game for me.
Blue
So,
Boy 2000.
anyways, Clark, go ahead,
Clark.
Clark.
Little thing.
Welcome. We appreciate you. Once you hear you are his family, you are his welcome. You know what it is.
That's right.
Tell them
That's
where
the
they
rule.
can find you, man. I know you took a vacation from socials, but let them know where they can tap
Hey,
in with
shout
you.
out to your vacation.
Listen. Find me on Instagram at Day Clark, DAE Clark.
Yeah.
I keep it simple, nothing too much.
Easy
you
peasy.
know. if anything, just reach me, text me. You know,
Facts. We not gonna put the number out there though.
I ain't
Hey,
gonna
don't
put the
put no
number
Mike
on
Jones
there.
out
If
there.
you know my people, you know me.
281.
Keep it at that.
Facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Fern, where you
Top.
at with it?
No, you can find me. Which one?
Oh my God.
The professional one. Go ahead.
Oh, you know what? I'll do my professional. I always give my personal. I'll give my
Not the
professional
burner?
one. I'll get, nah. I got the business one tonight. And you can find me at Coach Fern Training.
Yeah.
That's Coach Fern Training again. You know what? Down 110 pounds. You know what I'm
Easy
saying?
peasy. He get it done.
Real quick. You know, might have put a little bit on, but
You
you know,
look good.
it's all muscle.
You look good.
Trust me.
Jazz loves it.
Hey, Jazz for sure love it.
Yeah.
And if she don't,
Straight up.
she gonna learn to love it. 'Cause
Goddamn right.
No, but yeah,
God.
hey, so you can find me. If not, you can find me at Lakewood High School. You know, we be out there.
Yeah, pull up tomorrow
Monday
night.
through Thursday. So yeah, pull up tomorrow night.
Homecoming
Best Stadium,
game.
homecoming. Hey, Pete, we didn't say it, but we in that game. We in the playoffs. So
Straight up.
hey, we in there.
Mark, where you at with it? Tap in.
Oh, y'all can't find me on social media right now.
Hey,
But they
I
might
feel
still want
that.
to find you
I
though.
feel
Go
that.
ahead,
Maybe like a
man.
week or two, they might
You a
wanna
public
find
figure,
you.
my
Yeah.
boy. Come on now. You ain't gonna be detached forever.
Maybe
All
by the
right.
time this episode
All
drops.
right,
on,
so
fool.
the Instagram and the Twitter, same handle now. It's my government name. Y'all already know what it is. Markina.
We don't. Tell
They
us.
do.
Tell 'em.
So Twitter, Markina, Markeinen. Instagram, same fucking first name. Just put an underscore at the beginning. Y'all
There we
got it.
go.
Hey, and you
Oh, and
want-
then follow the page, Sports Talk Bar DP.
Yeah.
And if you
Yes,
I
sir.
go on IG on IG.
go ahead and rewind that back real quick.
Cause y'all gonna do it.
Yeah.
And y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah.
D Presley 14 on IG, D_Presley 14 on Twitter. Man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all continue to listen. Y'all are consistent with us. Shit, y'all even are patient with us when we have technical difficulties.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Clark.
Thank
my
you,
brother,
thank you.
My guy pulled up, unexpectedly, you know what I'm saying, spontaneously.
Man.
Thank you for being here, shedding some light on just the adversity you went through to get to where you are today. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, life is adverse, so we always need and love to hear different perspectives on how people handle adversity. Shout out to our listeners, shout out to the Good News Radio. We will be in the new studio next week.
Yeah, we should be.
You know what I'm
Better be.
saying?
ready.
It's gonna be
Nice.
lit. We got jersey it up like we told y'all last week. We're gonna jersey it up in our first
All right.
episode.
Oh,
All
I got a new one.
Um,
I got a new one
I
coming.
gotta get a Urias one for the Dodgers,
oh,
baby.
Me too.
I gotta give me one, but love y'all, appreciate y'all.
Hey, peace, love, blessings. We are out of here.
Yeah.
Quality boys, quality.
Now I gotta pee.